Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Cold Waters, episode number 2 in our 1968 campaign. As the USS Shark in a skipjack, we're tasked to go over to the Narvik area to intercept a task force with a submarine escort. This is going to be one hell of a mission. I have absolutely no idea how we're going to accomplish this. But we'll do our level best and we'll see. It'll probably end in an exciting manner if it ends poorly, so, whoop, there we go. Right on cue, man. That was like the perfect interception. I'm almost positive this is the task force we're supposed to intercept. So we'll just man battle stations and we'll see what we're up against here. I'm happy to see at least that it's a very deep, very strong duct and layer. That's also very good. All kinds of good stuff. I actually want to get above the layer to start figuring out what we're up against here as soon as possible. So we're going to raise ballast, or float our ballast. I don't know what the correct term is. We want air in our ballast. We don't want water in our ballast. Okay, this should be good enough to take us above. Give us some contacts. No? Well, you know, one way of doing this is we could just pop our ESM up. It might be detected, but the chances of it being detected in 68 are at least less than they would be in the 84 campaign. The reason why I'm so reluctant to use the ESM mast and all that is just because I know the Germans in World War II had their snorkels detected, and technology should have come like a pretty fair way in 20 years to detecting, you know, like little objects above the surface of the water. So that's it. Let's go ahead and raise ESM mast. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but we're not detecting anything. Ambient noise of 95 means these are going to be very difficult to detect. Okay, we are getting some detection signals. Not too bad though. The weird thing is we can't even detect what direction they're coming from. Let's go ahead and raise scope. I think we're going to risk raising our scope here and trying to pin down what we're up against, where it's at. Okay, looks like at a heading of 39 or so. Periscope, head to 139. Well, here we got something here. What is this? Visual contact with potty. Okay, good. What else do we have? Is that it? I mean, we wouldn't be in the middle, would we? We're definitely getting pinged by something else. Okay, come on, give me a bearing. I know you. Where's the next one? 10,000 here. That's pretty far away. It's just both from this thing. And we know there's also supposed to be submarines escorting whatever it is we're finding here. Huh. Is that really it then? Well, we could launch this thing, but it'll detect our torpedoes and it'll take evasive maneuver long before we actually can get some hits. So I think what we're going to end up doing is dropping periscope back down, dropping ESM mast down, and trying to get into the wake of this frigate. I think this is a frigate. Come on, show me my contact. Thank you. Yeah, it's a frigate. Still, it has the depth charges. I mean, we can probably just see. It has, yep, plenty of depth charges for it to launch at us. It doesn't have, oh, it has torpedoes. Man, this thing is like the best of the best in terms of frigates, man. It's got everything it needs to sink a submarine, that's for sure. And I'm not happy about that. Now, are we detected? No. Passive active? No. It's just basically impossible for us to be detected. I'm not sure how much radar would be, how detectable we are by radar. I'm just surprised that's the only thing we're detecting. Signal strength of 6 means we probably should start dipping under. 33 knots will never catch it. Our only hope, I guess, is to get into this thing's blind spot. Its baffles. Yeah. And this is the only thing we're detecting. I don't... This may not be... You know what? This may not be the task force. This may just be like a random event. Anyways, let's rig everything for dive. And let's slip a little bit below the layer, since it is a pretty strong layer. And then we're going to raise our speed and see if we can catch up with this guy. Definitely getting a ping from something else. Okay. Hold here. Increase speed to 2/3. Oh my gosh, she's gonna give us her baffles. She is giving us her baffles. Well, let's take advantage of while we can. The problem is I don't know for how long it's going to be like that. Why did we lose contact with her? It's kind of my second question. There's definitely something else out here. Probably that's the submarine we're being pinged by. But with the ambient noise the way it is, I don't think we'll be able to detect that submarine until it's basically too late. So, what's the plan here? We either face depth charges, or we face a torpedo, a submarine-launched torpedo. This is not... Our options are not good. Like, there's, you know, we're between a rock and a hard place. And until I can actually detect this stupid submarine, we're just gonna be quite stuck. I think she's pretty close, too, which is the sad thing. This has got to be the task force too, because we have submarines and we have surface stuff. Well, we have an ocean floor to work with. I think what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and dive down, which is going to make us the most it'll be the easiest to defend against depth charges the deeper we are anyway. And let's just go ahead and push our luck. Probably move pretty quickly. Just want to make sure that we're continuously aware of where these sonar bleeps are coming from. She's over here, so we're heading in the right direction at least. Okay, level out here. I like to level out around 800. Let's just take her down to like 800. And up to flank speed. Good. We're just going to keep moving at the active pings, hoping that that's the surface vessel, and hopefully still showing its engine to us and not actually able to detect us. Okay, we're below our test depth, but I think the crush depth is not till 1,000 on this thing. It's almost right. It might be 950 even. You know, it's really close to 700. I mean, sorry, 1,000. I think, yeah, it's like 750 for the test depth. So we're below our test depth, which is probably making every sailor in this vessel, in this submarine, I should say, very nervous. I want to focus on this to see where we're getting these pings from. Okay, certainly dead ahead. Slight shift left. Yeah, we're like dead on with this ping. I'm not seeing another ping, though. I thought there was another one coming from over here. Now, that may be playing to our advantage, this really bad ambient noise. If this frigate is still going 36, we're not even catching up with it. Okay, I saw another one. Definitely coming off from our port side. There it is. What bearing is that? 142? Ah, 130. Alright. Release from ultra quiet. Let's go back to the surface. Let's see if we can detect anything. Like a missile shooting out of this water. Okay, there's the potty. Pody. It could sound a little bit more appropriate. We still have some other contact out here somewhere. Wonder what her range truly is now. Coming up on 83. Still getting pinged from out 130. There it is, Sierra 2, we got her. What are you? Down on the planes, down on the planes, down on, don't breach. Oh, we're breaching. We breached. Hello everyone, we're here. We've arrived. We're just gonna poke our ESM mast up to see how screwed we are. Relatively screwed, I'd say. Don't worry, we're just relatively screwed. Don't mind us, just... Oh my. Well, you know, that could have gone better. Maybe they didn't see us. You know, there's a chance. What are you, by the way, CO2? Just come to a stop. Who cares? We're boned anyway, right? I'd rather just figure out what this is. Ah, another one. Okay, and this one's coming at us now. Let's just confirm all of these things. Get this down a little bit further, would you? Alright, so 130 is where we should see something. That's here. I see nothing. I really see nothing. And then the other bearing is up. Well, it's coming right at us anyway. Well, there she is. 215, range of very freaking close. Alright, well, prepare to launch a spread. Launch a spread. Down scope, lower ESM mast, head flank. Let's play chicken. Might get lucky. Oh, it went underneath! It went underneath! Oh, man! Oh, that was the perfect strike. Okay, reload, reload, reload. Now, this is where we're gonna have some problems here. And by problems, I mean depth charges in the water. Very soon. So I actually have had a problem hitting these things. I don't know if you can hit them. We're actually probably yeah, we're actually undetectable right now. Head flank, please. This is kind of disappointing. I actually cannot hit the Poti. Huh. That's really unfortunate. I don't know, can we set depth on these things at all? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think we can set depth. This is like really unfortunate. We're gonna have to climb back up to 200, I mean to 100 to be able to launch torpedoes anyways, but we might as well try to find out. If this is the case that we cannot actually... Okay, she's turning. Oh god, I think we're breaching, sir. Get back under. So sloppily done. But that's okay. I'm not too upset by that. Because we weren't going to be able to catch her anyway. We're just going to dive under. Okay, what was that? Is that depth charges? I think so. She's not going to be able to depth charge us when we're under her, though. Ironically, the way that this this submarine warfare, will differ from World War II is that the depth charges aren't rolled off the side anymore. So we actually have a better chance of avoiding them if we're underneath of her. Now, I can't see anything unless you give me something to work with here. There she is. Alright, let's get back underneath her. Lost her again, but that's okay. Form a knuckle and pivot the other way. She looks like she's going left, so we will also follow left. And we should actually get her in a second. Yeah, she's right here, so. My question is, can we actually hit her with torpedoes? I'm really curious about this now. And we've completely lost her. I don't know where we are. Where she is, I should say. Completely blind. Don't know where she is at all. And we're all stopped, so there shouldn't actually even be baffles for us. Now that's not exactly true. You do shield, you basically just shield your ship from being able to detect noise behind you. So you still probably cannot detect any noise due aft. This Mike 1 has just disappeared, though. Has simply disappeared. I have no idea where she is. Ah, we got her. Finally. Whew. She's close, too. Surprised we didn't detect her for a long time. She's actually pretty close to us. Or maybe even right above us? Uh-huh. She's like right on top of... We're like right on top of her. Okay, just get us to the surface. We'll see if we can actually hit her. Can she hear us right now? She certainly can. And there she goes. Let's get in her wake. Full rudder right. Okay, float us up. Make damn sure we get this kill this time. I'm willing to breach if it means we can secure a kill here. Prepare to launch. Get us really close to that surface though. Get us really up there. I basically don't even care if we breach as long as I take this target out. Alright, we're breaching. Go ahead and launch. Like, what the f... We're actually being shot at. Are we taking damage? Yeah, we are. We hit? We went underneath! We can't, we literally cannot... They have destroyed us. Well, that is one way of losing to ships which cannot be hit by torpedoes. Yeah, that's frustrating. I think we'll start this campaign over. Actually, you know what? I think I'll go back and read. This is like one, I think, circumstance where I will reload. I don't want to. I hate doing that, but it's kind of silly. Let's abandon ship while we still can, by the way. We lost the USS Shark. Or maybe, will they give us a chance to continue the mission? No, our crew were captured, and there it is. You and your main crew began a long wait for rescue, finally appeared, but it was not friendly. It wasn't a long wait, it was right there. We were promptly processed and eventually transferred to several gulag labor camps within the Soviet Union. It is unlikely you will survive your captivity. Well, that was disappointing. But I think we'll load up. We can consider this mission a scrap mission. I don't know what to do about this. I'm probably going to send a bug report to Killerfish. I'm not sure if it's intentional that you should not be able to, that you aren't able to hit these frigates. And I have to say, in one of the 4 missions I did between starting this campaign and the end of my 84 campaign, one of my missions had me up against this exact situation where I could not hit a frigate. I don't even know if it was a Pody or if it was another one. But I actually was guiding, I was using a Mark 37. Those are the usually used for aiming at submarines, but I was all out of surface torpedoes, and I actually guided one right into it, but it would not, even with on the wire, it was on the wire, and I could not force the torpedo to a shallow enough depth to hit the bottom of the boat. Even though I kept zigzagging underneath its hull, it just couldn't find a place where it was deep enough to hit. So I feel like this is a game bug, because you'd have magnetic detonation for sure. And if they gave you an opportunity to detonate your torpedo manually or something, then you'd still be able to hit and easily sink this frigate. I mean, if that impact underneath the water, that would just destroy a frigate's keel just instantly. I'm sure you could get a ship to split in half that way. So, episode 3, I'm going to keep going with this series. Episode 3 will be... Actually, maybe I won't even do this series then. Maybe this will be the end of the series and we'll just jump back into the 84 campaign. Because the good thing about the Mark 47s is they know how to hit a ship. So, anyways, thanks for watching this episode. I'll figure out what to do between when this is posted in the next video. But until then, thanks for watching and take care.